I'm already live.
All right. Oops. All right, I'm good. Want to kick it off? I'll kick it off if you want.
Yeah, Con, you go ahead.
All right, bet. So, Shalom. I want to start by saying, call law Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honor to the powers of Israel, aka the powers of Great Millstone. Peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick. So, it's me. I'm Ali Yashar. Got the brother B More Shamyar. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahshai. Do a quick little live stream. Try to touch some points, be edifying. Bring some stuff out, you know what I'm saying? Because the brother knows it's mad stuff going on, bro. Like, it's like so much stuff going on sometimes. It's hard to, like, talk about certain particular thing because since it's like a 6 degrees of separation, it's like everything's connected. Everything is like, one event that happened, it'd be a long-term effect. Like, for instance, like the whole thing with the tariffs and shit. This nigga Trump doing the shit with the tariffs. That shit wild. You know what I'm saying? That shit is having a long-term effect already. What else? You got this whole thing now with I was listening to the radio. I was listening to the Block 94.7, and basically they were talking about what the fuck they talk about the deport. I don't know if you heard. I think you heard about it. The deportation shit with the whole checking the immigrants' social media to see if they got anything anti-S on it.
I think I did. Yeah, Con.
You heard about that? Yeah. And then there was another thing. They said that the federal government, Trump, that this nigga cut funding to Cornell University and I believe Northwestern University as far as the whole shit going on with who they're supporting in this whole thing with Amalek and the Palestinians. So like, yeah, it's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of things to unpack. But it's a few things I was thinking about. And brother, hold up, damn, I forgot my shit in the crib. If you can go to the apocrypha, where it says they should desire a man should desire to go into a city.
Con.
Because now they're saying the whole thing with the whole deportation thing. They didn't say just the Latino immigrants. They just said immigrants, period. And if you've seen anything, what happened, you seen that the whole thing with then what college was that? Was that Columbia? I think that was an Ishmaelite. He got fucking kind of detained. He got sent to another state. You had that Turkish girl. They rolled up on her on a fucking campus of university. I don't know what went up that. What else happened? You had they're saying now with the whole travel bans with the other countries, Europe countries, as far as like coming to the U.S. Like basically what Trump is doing with the whole deportation thing, he's making it more tougher to get, because they were talking about the people green card holders and visa holders, basically saying that like their shit is at stake now, their shit is in danger. It's so much shit going on, bro. Like it's real crazy because it's like this is all prophecy. These are all the things that the Lord was talking about was going to happen before it's happening years ago, centuries ago. And now we actually seeing it come to fruition. Don't say with the terrorists, that shit fucking up America, that's fucking up China, it's going to end up fucking up the whole world. Because they say now that in China, I just seen a video that in China, matter of fact, brother posted in the group chat, in China, the whole thing with the factories, there was no workers in this shit because of the tariffs. So that shit is having a crazy ass effect on the whole world, and that's Moab. And the Lord said He got smoke from Moab too. But I don't know if you got that, John.
Yeah, Con.
If you didn't want to say, bro, no.
Yeah, Con. 2 Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. And now you have it to where a man was in a city, now the nigga getting rooted out of the city. And now this devil talking about there's some whole new rules and regulations on if you want to come back. Because that was the whole ploy he said with the even the northern tribes, but the immigrants in general, like people that wasn't born in this country. They're saying that basically like, yo, there's gonna be a new protocol to how you get your visa, because they're saying that some of these people that got deported had actual legit visas and green cards, and they were here in America for like over 10 years, and then all of a sudden niggas, they all just yo, nah, fuck that, nigga, you wasn't born here, you get the fuck out of here. So like it's just crazy, it's just crazy, and that's also becoming what? That's making Esau be more despised.
Yeah.
Like, cause now everybody knows who's doing it and why it's being done, and it's for Amalek. Cause that whole thing with the fucking immigrants and that said for anti-S. Why the fuck does America care about anti-S so much?
Because that's what they in bed with.
Yup, they in bed with, and that's their brothers. And remember, you know, brother put in our group chat, Jersey shit. The Jersey group chat is like, yo, damn, fucking Amalek really big bro, because for them the niggas to be putting so much money and financial and military aid to these niggas, because you gotta remember too. Oh, damn, brother. Oh, the whole shit with Iran. That shit about to have America in a full-fledged war with Iran, which means it's gonna be a full-fledged war with Russia, a full-fledged war with China, full-fledged war with North Korea. The Lord is really mustering the host of the battle as we speak. And it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. I got a group chat of my worldly friends. Some niggas into stocks and shit. Nigga putting the shit, because you know the shit went crazy yesterday. It was like, it had like a good, they call it a rally. Had a good rally, and then today that shit basically like that shit just got fucking erased.
Yeah, it was a rally here in B-more over the weekend. The same day all that other cities was rallying, man. I didn't realize somebody that was going to one. He was like 80 years old, right?
Not so lucky, brother. Not that kind of rally. I'm talking about the in the stock market.
Oh, all right.
The protest though, yeah.
But yeah, he was. I didn't know that the guy that I picked up was going to a rally, and he was talking like baseball at first, and then he was like, "Yeah, man." He started talking about Trump and how we ready to lose his pension and all that shit. And he was like, "Yeah, people, they got, you might want to go the other way because there's gonna be traffic because of the rally." And I was like, "Man," I didn't know he was going to the rally, the old Edomite. So I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck people protest for, because that shit be bullshit. Ain't nothing never saw from it. And then end up I dropped him right off in front of the rally.
Yeah, you said he was 80?
Yeah, he's 80 years old, going, you know what I mean? Edomite.
Yeah, yo, and that go to show the Egyptian against Egyptian. Esau's Satan's house divided. Because you an 80-year-old Edomite, so you saw a better part of America, so you already see that this shit is screwed.
Hey, bro, in the whole crowd, and like I see a Jake in sight, it was like all Edomites.
Word, no Jake, right? You said?
It hardly ain't see none, bro. Like if they was, they were city workers, but they had it in front of City Hall here.
Yo, and I guarantee you, if you did see a Jake that was actually protesting, I'm pretty sure that was like one of the motherfucking Braxton P. Hartnebig type of Jakes.
Type motherfucker, yeah.
Like fucking Wayman Tinsdale.
Wayman Tinsdale, yeah.
Oh, Jake, yo, and that was the thing that actually, it's funny, Shamir. That's one thing that kind of threw me off guard with the immigrants saying the immigrants and the anti-S shit, because I'm like, yo, all right, if they're targeting northern tribes, I don't really see northern tribes coming at Amalek too tough.
Nah.
Especially not the fucking immigrant ones, like the ones that don't fucking, you know, fresh fobs and shit, fresh off the boat.
Right. Yeah, I still see a lot of them riding around delivering shit on bikes here.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, since you mentioned the protest, I think it's an address. I want to say maybe either the 7th chapter or the 9th chapter where it talks about uproars of the people.
Sorry, let me get that. Did I read that yet?
What?
A man showed desire to go to the city.
Yeah, but you can read it again, actually. Sure.
2 Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you
and shall not be able. That's what Trump is bringing that on right now. Because like, listen, if the nigga is talking about like, yo, if you were a green card holder and you can depart real quick, and then there's other stipulations on how to come back. What if you can't meet that? What if you can't meet that standard?
Right.
And this niggas that's been here for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's not like niggas. It's not like all motherfuckers just got here. You had northern tribes that been integrated here, had families. You know what I'm saying? Businesses.
Second, third generations. Yeah.
Second,
Four
third.
generations in. Yeah.
I don't know how much in Maryland now, but I know New Jersey. When I was coming up, the northern tribes was already here heavy.
Yeah, they was here. They had a little. It was mostly like Issachar and Zebulon.
Okay. We had
El Salvadorian.
Yeah, we had that. We had Salvadorans. We had some Simeon. We had some Ephraim. We had Issachar, of course. You know, Issachar always gonna find a way up in there. Who else? Ecuadorian. We had some Ecuadorians. You know, a few. You know what I'm saying? So like they was heavy. And my town, the town I was raised in, that actually became a safe havens town. So it started becoming way more in our city and shit coming in. Cause like if you go to my city now, years ago it used to be more southern tribes, now it's more northern tribes.
Yeah, so a lot different. It's more diverse now here a little bit.
Yeah.
Different southern kingdom.
Yeah, and that's what Trump is trying to get rid of. Trump is kind of trying to get rid of Jake, but the thing about it is, you get rid of Jake. Jake is doing all the stuff that you Edomites don't want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that joint. I think I posted on my social media and YouTube. The bitch, I think they was in Arkansas. They was in Arkansas, and basically she was like, she had like no workers came to work because all her workers was immigrants, and she actually said that she voted for Trump. Her husband voted for Trump. They were called cattle herders, cattle farmers. So like they farmed a lot of like livestock. So right. She was like, the people and her and the people around her area that do what she do, they said that like, yo, they about to, like in a few months they're gonna go under. And she was like, yo, damn, we voted for our own demise.
Yeah, and they start to realize what's this scripture? I got it on my other phone. You go ahead. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, so they before you get the uproar joint, but that was the whole thing what we talked about before. Uproars of the people. Like the Lord said, there's going to be uproars of the people, and that's what's happening because of these terrorists. That's the major trending issue right now, which of Americans, especially with on American soil, their issue with the government. Because now these terrorists is going to fuck. They're going to make everything super expensive. They about to just fuck the whole shit up. And that's what they want. Because remember, this is a plan. This is a planned collapse. This is what the elites want to do. Because that's how they're going to bring what? What's next? The MOTB. That's it. But what scripture you said you were thinking of?
I can't think of it right now.
You think about how like a little bit of the wording?
Yeah, I can't think of it, but I screenshotted it earlier while I was looking because I couldn't text and draw, but it's on my phone. I can't look at it. But I got that uproar of the people. The second Ezra was 9 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I'm gonna start at 1. I might as well start at 1.
Yeah.
It said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Measure thou the time. My bad, bro. Measure thou the time diligently in itself. Why now? Why these terrorists now? And Trump said that he's known this for years. And I don't remember him mentioning too much on doing tariffs his first term, but all of a sudden now it's like tariff central. Niggas tariffing it. It was like the niggas on a tariff riff.
Yeah, he on a tariff riff, yeah.
This nigga's on a tear. This nigga's motherfucking saying like, yeah, but it's funny because I don't know if you seen what the brother Tyler one put in the group chat. He basically said that like, yo, what if this is a ploy really just to really get at China? Because
I've seen it.
Yeah, so technically today, or yesterday, the nigga paused the tariffs for 90 days, which is 3 months. Right. Which is going to head right into the summer. But with China, he raised the tariffs to like 100-something%.
Yeah, it was like 140, 160 some shit.
Yeah.
Then he doubled back. He doubled back on it too.
On the China one?
I think so. Or went up a little bit. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think he I think the China ones are still on, but like for as far as like the other tariffs, it's 90-day pause. And that's going to show how the beast is going to hate the whore. These issues with these tariffs, being that he already threw it out there, now everybody trying to like not go under from the shit.
Right.
So what's the next plan? What's going to be the next plan? They're at least going to have to say what? Look, we all have to come to a solid ground. We all have to come to a middle ground. The middle ground is going to be the MOTB, because there's no other explanation for why they doing all this shit, the hyperinflation, because all this is going to do make everything super expensive for everyone. And I was even watching match that scripture real quick. No, the scripture, yeah. I'm
upwards of the people singing of his mind. Oh yeah, absolutely. He answered me then that measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
The very same time the Most High is going to visit the world which he have made. Yahweh Simeon is visiting the earth which he have made. Judgment.
The earthquake. Maryam, what's that country?
Oh, you talking about in Asia?
Yeah, in Asia.
Myanmar. Yeah. Hey, yo, check it. I don't know if you heard today. It wasn't a weather thing, but it was a plane crash in the Hudson.
In the Hudson? Oh shit.
Yeah, I just heard. Huh?
In New York?
I want to say yeah.
The Hudson River or like Upper Hudson? Oh no,
I think they said the Hudson. Matter of fact, if you may, yo, look it up. If you may. But yeah, so he said it should be the very same time, and the Most High is going to visit the earth which he have made.
Yeah. I found it. 6 people killed. What's today? 2 hours ago.
Today's the 10th, I think.
6 people killed after helicopter crashes in Hudson River in New York City.
Oh, a helicopter crash.
Yeah, helicopter. Helicopter crash into the Hudson River in New York on Thursday, killing all 6 people aboard.
Oh, that's interesting. The number 6.
3 children.
3 children.
Who are believed to be Spanish tourists.
You said Spanish?
Huh?
You said Spanish?
Spanish tourists, yeah.
Oh, tourists. Oh, like from Spain.
Believed to be Spanish tourists.
Like from actual Spain, right? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's more like that could be Esau.
Yeah, I don't want this shit on my share referral link with a money sign. I ain't never seen that. Well, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I just heard of a air something crash. I didn't know it was a helicopter. That's a little more because if we know anything like shit with Kobe Bryant and all that, like helicopter crashes, they're way more deadlier than the airplane.
Yeah, some of them do though.
Yeah. You said some of what?
Some of them do be more lethal than the plane crash.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the helicopter is like more. It's a smaller vehicle in the air, so it's like that shit a little more private.
Yeah.
And shit could get fucked up a little more through winds and the elements and shit. I don't know how it's like it crashed, but then also check this out. Look what else happened, Shamyar. You heard what happened in the DR?
Yeah, about the club, the roof collapse. Yeah, kind of.
In a nightclub.
Nightclub, yeah.
What
hey,
you
what
think
was that
happened in a
years
nightclub in the DR? Huh?
remember years ago when all them people, a couple years ago, all them people burned up in that club.
Where was it at?
I think it was over in like Turkey or some old one of them Arab countries. I think so.
The people burned in the club.
Yeah, they burned up in the club. I'm
Oh
gonna look
no,
it up.
I might have seen something on it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but it's just similar to that. All them people died in that nightclub this week.
So check this out, right?
They said it was a few former MLB players or whatever that was in the club mixed in with people. Yeah.
In the DR?
Yeah, in the DR, yeah.
And they said that the merengue singer, he was performing and he died too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was during the performance. I forget the dude's name, but they've been talking about him. He was actually performing when it happened, and he died as well. He's one of the casualties. But that goes to show. Look what probably was going on in a nightclub in the DR. Adultery, idolatry.
Yeah.
What Lord knows what other fornication was going up there. And I want to say, like, they said almost 60 people died. No, I'm sorry. That might have been over 100 people that died.
In that club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was over 100, right?
What was the number on the earthquake? Like up like 10,000?
Last I heard with that earthquake, it had to definitely pass 200.
200,000? I ain't know about that.
No. I know it passed 200 people because
okay.
Because they were saying that basically, and the earthquake of Myanmar, they basically saying that they were gonna continue to find people under rubble and shit. You know how that go with earthquakes? Like it was bad enough to where like people are still getting found under all the shit that fell and shit.
Right. So they'd be finding shit like later on in the year and shit.
Yeah. Oh, they said that shit gonna take like mad long to. You know what I mean? You know how that like shit like that. And that's what that's destruction. Matter of fact, was any more in a second? I think I read the uproars, right?
Uproars, yeah, I got it.
All right. So this is big, man. This is heavy stuff, brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I since I've been in the truth, I don't remember this much back and forth with America and Iran. I don't remember this much. We wasn't as far as the technology. All this shit getting advanced. The days is going by fast as hell. This shit already about to be the end of another week. But yeah, my bad.
This verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of these things from these that were before thee.
So the Lord said what? Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
So the Lord said what? I declared the end from the beginning. He said this before it happened. And what is that? What's been happening? Uproars of the people. Yo, wasn't the whole the joint you were talking about that was this past Saturday, right? The protest?
No.
In New Jersey, in my state, New Jersey, I don't know how much it was in Maryland, but in New Jersey, there was like over how many townships did it have protests? Yo, it had to be like it was over 20 for sure.
Yeah, countrywide, it was a whole bunch of cities.
I want to say they said like 1,600.
Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of them.
I want to say they said like 1,600 throughout the whole United States.
Yeah. Social Security and we voted for the wrong guy type thing.
Yeah. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I've seen this shit coming, yo. Seen that shit coming. Yeah. Like, yo, this nigga gonna do something to it. Like, yo, all these MAGA supporters, all these, yo, and you still got the prideful Edomites that's like, yo, still rocking with him, saying that, yo, this is the right thing, and yada, yada, yada. But them people from government employees, they don't feel that way. Nah. Niggas got fired in like no time. Niggas like, yo, y'all good. Y'all dismissed, yo. Yo, you're fired. Wasn't that Donald Trump? The apprentice? Wasn't that nigga?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You're fired. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna read verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
The end is manifest. What it say also that goes into what the precept of I think that's Habakkuk, where it talks about the end shall speak.
And it shall speak.
What's happening right now? The end is speaking. This shit, and remember all this shit. How long? Right? Check this out. Right? With the whole thing with the tariffs in China, if them niggas tariff go back and forth trade wars, what end up is going to happen? And shit is going to get tense between America and China. It's already tense, but it's going to get more tense, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, aren't there a bunch of U.S. soldiers over there in the Pacific Ocean, the Pacific Sea?
Southeast Pacific and all that, yeah.
Ain't there U.S. troops over there? So if I'm China, I'd be like, yo, you got these niggas over here, you out here. How about we bomb a U.S. base? Because you see that Iran, they put shit in position. And
right.
they put shit in position to motherfucking shoot at U.S. bases. But they said what? It said the end is manifest. And what people say? Oh, manifest destiny. This is the ultimate destiny. The destiny is what? The Lord. Oh, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. You get that real quick? Because since we talking about who this nigga Trump, this nigga doing all this shit, the Lord said, for Esau the end of the world, Jacob the beginning of it that followeth. And we in Esau's kingdom, he doing all this shit that's leading to what? More war, more tension, more animosity. Yeah.
I'm gonna read up a little.
Go ahead. Whatever spirit permits.
I'm gonna start at 6 and 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
So that's Edris talking to the angel. I believe the angel Uriel, if I'm not mistaken. So that's him asking him, what should be the parting asunder of the times?
And also, Jacob is the end of the world. Oh yeah, it's gonna get into that next scripture.
I said parting asunder. That's the other one. That was the one where it said that the end of the beginning, the end of one,
the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Yeah, come.
But no, this is verse 7, and it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder? Oh, I read that. Verse 8. Oh, and then he answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? And he said unto me, oh my bad.
I was going to say the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows. So Edris is talking. Edris is way before Esau ruling. Edris didn't walk the earth when Esau ruled the earth. That's how you know that was a future prophecy. But go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham to Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Hold it real quick, B-Mar. But you see how that goes? The Lord named the line of men. He said Abraham, he said Isaac, and then he said Jacob and Esau, who were brothers. That's what this is all about. Those are the main characters of the story when it comes to the inheritance of the earth.
Right.
Because Esau right now has the founders of the earth. But go
ahead. When Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
When it was born, Jacob had Esau's hill in his hand. One nation shall be stronger than the other, and that's physically manifested right now. Because even though Esau's ruling, but Jake is still better than Esau. Like the Lord never gave Esau a bit of salt to where like, yo, this salt is going to match Jacob's salt for your time to rule. No, you're still the same cornball. You're still the same weirdo. You're still the same rapist. You're still the same thief. You're still the same liar. But the Lord just allowed you to get this shit off for a time. That's all it is.
Yep.
And when it was born, it said Jacob held his hill, and it said what? Esau at the end of the world.
But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And that's the piece we in right now. That's the part of the story in right now. Isaac told Esau, the Lord, you're gonna rule, you're gonna have the fatness of the earth, but what's some things you're not gonna have? You're not gonna have immortality. You're not gonna have the certain kinks of being a ruler. You won't rule, but you're gonna rule what said rule by the sword. And right now, all the nations, they all got swords now. Because now that your end is gonna be the sword. That's why you got Iran. That's why you got Bibi talking about we gotta stop them from having nuclear weapons. We gotta stop them. We can't. They can't. What Trump said, we can't let Iran have nuclear weapons. We just can't. They just can't. But the Lord said he shall have nuclear weapons. The Lord said he gonna gather the host of the muster the host of the battle. All y'all niggas about to get, and all y'all going into slavery afterwards. Yeah, fucking Ishmael. I mean, not Ishmael. Iran is Elam, but Elam. Yeah, you're not gonna get the same judgment at Esau, but you're going into slavery too. Because when Yahushua come back, he gonna get all you niggas, all you nations, man. Matter of fact, was any more than that in the second address?
No, that was it.
Can you do me a favor, brother? Could you go to the I wish I could. I don't want to like run a spread because I could just go in my crib and get my Bible, but
no, what you want me to get?
The Isaac Isaiah, the second chapter. Because you had one of my things that when I first heard it, I was like, yo, it says when the true Israelite, when the real Israelites got into the land of Israel, the nation shall learn war no more. But these niggas over there right now in the land of Israel is straight imposters. Like, yo, what's going on right now, Shamiel? What's everybody talking about? Yo, wars and rumors of wars.
Shit, I just did a video on when people travel to Israel, don't be puzzled by seeing ordinary citizens walk around with military rifles, because a lot of them, they got to carry their rifles off duty around with them all the time.
Because the small hat citizens, they gotta they don't have to be signed up for the military over there.
Yeah, a lot of them, they say they all like military.
You know what's crazy, brother? You sent me that yesterday, but before you sent it to me, that actually came across my YouTube feed. Like, the shorts. That's what I thought on triple. Like, yo, did I see this from this? Like, what the fuck? Like, we must have seen it at the same time or something, or like, cause like I seen that shit on actual YouTube, but you sent it to me on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah, that's where I seen it.
Yeah, so I seen that shit. I'm like, damn, like they probably seen it like around the same time as me.
It was said you want Isaiah 3.
Yeah, the second chapter started where it talks about I want to say like maybe like what's verse 2 say?
And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and he shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Oh, that's the good one right there. Yeah, read that one.
Read it again.
Matter of fact, you could get the NLT.
Yeah, I could get it.
Because actually, that was the actual verse I was reading in the NLT. It basically was like, yo, because because they were talking about like, oh, the Lord, when he come back, all nations are gonna be delivered. But that's not the case. That's not what the scriptures say. But yeah, go ahead. If you got it.
What, verse 2?
Yeah.
NLT?
Yeah.
So in the last days, the mountain of the Lord's house will be the highest of all, the most important place on earth. It will be raised above the other hills, and people from all over the world will stream there to worship.
It said what? I hear the last part.
And people from all over the world will stream there to worship.
Now, quick question, bro. Is that happening right now with them small hats?
No.
Where's the reverence of your God, Mr. BB?
Right.
But that wasn't the one. I think it was a couple verses down, but you can continue.
Tell you, be great. The Lord will meditate between nations and will still read it in the NLT, right?
Now it don't matter. But yeah, the King James though. You can read the King James.
And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall lift up sword against nation. Neither, I misread that. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Neither shall they learn away more and more.
But it said what? It said the Lord is going to mediate between the nations, right?
Right.
So that means that the Lord is going to be the Lord is going to be on the earth doing that. What's going on? What's going on over there, Mister Small Hats?
Yeah, right.
And what? And if that was your people, what? How is everybody coming to actually threatening you? You have them Iranians stuff like, no, we're gonna bomb you, we're gonna bomb you, Amalek. Like, what the fuck? It said that they should lift up sword no more. Modern day swords now, or arrows now, it's talking about these fucking missiles. Why would they be building? Like, the Lord said he's gonna be the Lord of peace, King of peace.
Right.
Where's the Lord to bring the peace on? The Lord said he's gonna bring peace on earth. He's gonna do that by judging the nations with that great power he's coming with from the heavens. He's gonna bring that on what? 2 Esdras the 13th chapter, where it said the Lord is what? He's gonna turn them into dust. All their armies, his indignation, his righteous anger against the nations and their armies, the great slaughter in Basra, his sword should be bathed in heaven. That got to take place. And we're talking about books that's written in the Old Testament. These prophecies didn't take place. Hell, if we still in the time of Esau ruling, that was in the book of Genesis where the Lord had Isaac give Esau, like, yo, this is what you're going to get. You're going to rule the earth with the sword.
Right.
That came in the future. That came way after Esau, the man, lived.
Yep.
Way after the man Jacob lived. Now, granted, we're the ancestors of those men, but we're playing out a part of the story. That's why the Lord said, I declared the end from the beginning. We talking about going back to the book of Genesis, and it's playing out right now.
Right.
That what's up? What's up, my nigga? Like you said, the nation learn war no more.
Right.
Why is everybody it's like everybody getting more war ready? The most I've ever seen in my lifetime, your lifetime, we never seen no world war.
Shit, war kicked off after they signed that 48 agreement, right?
They was getting in with the Palestinians. Like that land was always like bullshit happening around that land. But I think I don't know what year they came to that whole like coexisting thing. But then they had it to where like they was like, yo, the Palestinians and them, like, they shared the land and shit. But hold on. What you used in Isaiah, right? You can finish a couple verses in Isaiah.
O house of Jacob, verse 6, Isaiah 25. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord, YASHAMIAHLA. Therefore, as thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they replenished from the east and are soothsayers like the Philistines. I'm just going into something else. Man.
Yeah, it's going into something else. Go down to where it talks about bringing the proud and lofty down. That might be like around like maybe verse 11.
Verse 11.
It's 11? Okay, read that.
The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the hardiness of men shall be bowed down.
Now, the reason I asked you to read that, brother, before you finish it, I don't know if you've seen that clip. I think it was Charles Schumer, the Schumer nigga. I don't know if you've seen that clip where it was him, Donald Trump, and another nigga. He was talking about, yeah, he made this amount of money yesterday. He made this amount of money. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, basically, it was like JC the nigga just like rejoicing and being glad. It's basically them being prideful.
Oh,
basically, Trump was patting himself on the back about the tariffs.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, so like that's the proud and lofty look. And think about it. Since this nigga got in office, this nigga the pride of Esau has gone up immensely, especially in America.
Hell yeah.
Now, the Lord is kind of humbling it down with the tariffs as far as to the regular Edomites, but the rich Edomites, like the fucking higher up Edomites, them niggas is on a whole nother level of pride. But go ahead.
Verse 11 again. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord, Yahweh alone, shall be exalted in that day.
Yahweh by Shemiah alone in that day shall be exalted. Ain't gonna be no more exalting no Donald Trump. Ain't gonna be no more exalting Elon Musk. Ain't gonna be no more exalting BB. Ain't gonna be no more exalting Putin. Ain't gonna be no more exalting Zelensky. Ain't gonna be no more exalting fucking Xi Jinping, China, Kim Jong-un, North Korea, the Ayatollah Iran. Ain't gonna be no more exalting these niggas. Ain't gonna be no exalting these wicked ass niggas of our people. The Jay-Z's, the LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, fucking Denzel Washington, and that's just to name a few. Yeah. The Lord said, the Lord alone in that day shall be exalted. Call Lord Yahweh by Shemiah, the Father of spirits. That's who's gonna be exalted. That the Lord, what did King David say? What? He that is worthy to be praised. Yo, the Lord said, I'm the Father of lights. Tell me where they do that at. He said, Father of lights. Nigga, we all need light to see. But go ahead.
That was it on that.
Oh, could you go to, since we talk about the land, could you go to Joel, the 3rd chapter? Because that's the whole thing they trying to do right now. I don't know if you heard, bro, about this nigga Trump. This nigga trying to fucking, him and BB, they trying to annex that land. They basically trying to fucking relocate the fucking Palestinians in other countries. He was saying that other Muslim countries was willing to take them in.
It's crazy.
But my whole thing is like, yo, that land don't belong to neither one of y'all niggas.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of you don't belong to you Palestinians, you Ishmaelites, and definitely don't belong to you Edomites. Definitely don't. And it's funny because those two nations are one of the closest nations to Jacob.
Right.
Word. But go ahead.
Joel, what? 3 and...
You can start at the top, I think.
Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
And that's what's my bad. That's what's brewing right now. Right. That's exactly what the Lord is brewing right now. That region of the earth, where all that's happening right now, that's all in that region. The Middle East, you got Donald Trump sending all the military, all that shit over there to the Middle East. Yeah. You got the Iranians, they getting ready. The Lord, bro, it's like evident. It's like right there. It's like right in front of us. The Lord said the end shall speak. You just read it and said what? The end is manifest. Yep. The Lord said the evil is sown, but the destruction is not yet come. But the destruction is on the way, closer every day. Each day that passes, bro, each day that passes, what is it? The April 10th, was it Thursday? Tomorrow gonna be Friday. Then what? That's gonna be the end of the week. The whole day with the stocks, that's gonna be the end of the market week. Then who knows what this week is gonna behold. You got Iran and America meeting up in I think Oman, where the fuck, about the nuclear deal. Like, come on, but go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Hey, parted my land. These fucking bitch ass heathens talk about, hey, you got the world talk about, yeah, that land belongs to the Palestinians. No, the fuck it don't. No, it don't. That belongs to the true children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the people of the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Period. That's why in that land is no peace. The Lord's spirit is not back there yet. You still got evil doings. You still got the base of men inhabiting that land. The base of men.
The bastards still dwelling in Ashdown.
Right. The motherfucking the sons of Teman, Amalek. Yo, bro. Yo, son, like, yo, bro. It's just so crazy because, like, yo, remember the scripture said they inherited lies?
Yep.
So you got Amalekite, you got these small head
niggas. I was thinking about earlier. My bad, I ain't mean to confirm, but that's the scripture that I was thinking of earlier.
What?
They haven't heard it live.
A word?
With the protesting on.
Right. Call lawyer, how about you? See how that had to come up?
Yeah.
And it said they inherited lies, so they thought, yo, the fuck? They inherited Trump's lies.
Yeah.
That nigga told niggas like, yo, we're gonna get America. He's like, yo, it got so bad. I don't know if you heard that nigga was like, I know what the hell I'm doing. Nigga hearing all that blowback, like, yo, what the fuck? You firing everybody? These terrorists are gonna crash the economy. All these Edomites is fucking, they've been out of shape, bro. They like, oh my God, these terrorists are unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's all I hear people talking about.
But you got brothers like us, we just sitting there chilling, like, yo, because I don't know if you got any stocks and shit like that. I really don't have any.
Nah.
Even if I did, I'd just be like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Crash this shit.
Crash. Yeah.
Like, crash this shit. Fuck this shit. Bro, this place is the place where our ancestors got beat, mutilated, brought over here in the worst conditions, cargo slave ships. And the Lord right now is judging the people that did that to us. He just said it. You just read it. You, my people in captivity. Turn back their captivity. It's kind of actually.
Check this out. Verse 3, Joel 3 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read it in both translations.
All right.
KJV and NLT. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink. And it's the NLT. They used dice to decide which of my people will be their slaves. They traded boys to obtain prostitutes, and sold girls for enough wine to get drunk.
Remember who supplied the ships to Esau? Ishmael. Them Arabs, they supplied the ships to the fucking so-called white men. That's why the Lord got all this smoke for y'all, them niggas. Like the Lord said, his judgments, he declares things that are right. And granted, and it's funny, brother, in the kingdom, I know about me, but I know you too. I'm gonna have me some Ishmaelite taskmasters, and you remember they're gonna be fucking Esau up.
Yeah, and they gave Esau some pointers on how to treat the slaves, on a lot of different methods of controlling slaves.
Yep, and I want to say I think the Arabs was fucking chopping off Jake Dick too.
Yeah,
that's
what Esau probably got it from.
So we don't ain't no free Palestine over here. It's a call lawyer, how about Yahushua? Keep the judgments coming, and Lord protect brothers in the time of Jacob trouble that's quickly approaching. Because who's gonna get hurt the most out of all this still? Jake. Once everything gets more expensive, who gets hurt more? Jake, because Jake already fucked up at the bottom.
Who's gonna be first to fuck the young shit up in their neighborhood? Jake. There been no shutdown, war riots. That's gonna kick it off, man.
But it's funny you made the point earlier that a lot of Jakes, it wasn't really too many Jakes protesting about the
I didn't see none.
So then it makes you think about who shall rouse them up? That race war. Right. That racial tension, because Esau gonna get his bag, and what he always do once he mad, try to fuck with Jake. Yeah. But all the Jake ain't as docile as our ancestors once was in America. Everybody not off that like, oh yes sir, master. Nah, that shit not. Nah. And plus, you got the truth out. You got the Lord said, I set the apostles last. This is the end of this kingdom. Yep. Jeremiah 28, the 28th chapter said what? Prophesying against many great kingdoms. America is that great kingdom that the prophets are prophesying in this present day. The Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. Babylon is fallen. It is fallen. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. This place is done. Every day, this is getting worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse. I was driving this past Tuesday. Sorry, you want to say something?
No. This
past Tuesday, I drive a client. I drive a client on every Tuesday, right? He only goes to get driven on Tuesdays, right? He's Ukrainian. So I asked him, like, yo, like, blah, 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 all shit with Ukraine and Russia. So he said he voted for Trump. And he was like, yo, he's disappointed about some of the things he's doing, right? But I asked him this past Tuesday, 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, I asked him, like, yo, so what you think about World War III, though? This shit about to go down. You know what that nigga said? He was like, I'm scared. I'm scared because it's just getting worse. And I was like, what we go? Trying to tell y'all niggas, bro, like, yo, trying to tell y'all niggas. You thought they thought the Lord was play pimping.
Yeah.
They thought Yahweh by AHSHAWAR really not real.
Yeah, y'all been saying that for years.
Huh?
Y'all been saying that for years.
But now what? You don't hear that too much now.
Now the end of speak, not the age. It's speaking now, bro.
It's speaking high and it's speaking loud. I never seen brothers from the apostles on down this excited.
Yeah.
But what did the scripture say? It said, when the people mourn, you shall rejoice. Yeah. My servants shall eat. We're not gonna be tripping like some y'all out in shot. We're not gonna be tripping about like, yo, damn man, I just lost my shit just went down. My stocks went down. Cause I heard brothers, some of my brothers are in our church.
I heard of it. Yeah. I seen it. Yeah.
But brothers like, hey man, shit taken. LOL.
Okay, yeah. Right. Hey, then people just lose like what's that shit that the jobs save your money up for you? 401k shit? Didn't that just happen?
Yeah. Cause that goes into the stock market.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So like your 401k, it's like a bank. The banks put money in the stock market. The 401k is the same thing. And so it's like basically like your 401k is based off of the market and shit. So like if the market is fucked up, then people would like lose money in their 401k, depending on how much they their 401k is.
Yeah, somebody lost like 40 stacks.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, I think I seen a brother did a video speaking of it.
A brother lost 40 stacks?
No. He said some people, a person. Person.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that person is probably an older person too.
Cause
that really, because I don't know if you know the 401k shit. You have some jobs that are matching for you, but some jobs don't.
Yeah, a lot of jobs don't do that anymore.
Yeah, don't do that more. I wonder why.
Right.
Niggas like, yo, man, fuck me, got that shit.
It's been like that for a few years too.
Word. But I know there's a limit to how much you can put in there. And so you can put in there your job and match it. But I'm saying all that to say this. What did the Lord say? Oh, you store your treasures in heaven. These riches are gotten, these corruptible riches, these riches that could be moth eaten.
Uncertain riches.
Uncertain riches, rust. Mm-hmm. And what the fuck you gonna do? Yo, niggas don't even got cash. That shit is all on the computer, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, hypothetically speaking, right? Today's Thursday. So let's say tomorrow, like some crazy shit happen. I'm just hypothetically speaking. And some crazy shit happen when like, China do some shit like, cause these terrorists do some shit and it's a heavy ass impact. Niggas might not know till the next week. Cause people don't be taking their shit. Yo, I'm like, I got
mad that's gonna make them?
Huh?
You know how much more mad that's gonna make them?
Not mad, yo. It's gonna make motherfuckers kind of like sad.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, think about it. If you lose your money in a 401k, that's no money you have stocked up. That's money you're hoping to get when you get to a certain age.
Yeah.
And if you I think the 401k the same shit. If you touch it, you'll get heavily penalized.
Yeah, the Social Security too. Yeah, you can have it penalized when you withdraw from your money early.
And that's the unrighteous decrees. Because Esau have to it, until you get dumb old, then you get all your money that you was fucking putting in or saving up with your Social Security or pension, retirement, what have you.
Right. They make you apply for a hardship, right? And then they only give you a percentage of your money. They'll never give you all of it.
And they take it out. They take tax out that shit too,
They
right?
tax that, and they tax that after they take from your build up.
Oppressing the man and his wages. That's why, this devil got a lot to pay for. It's not just about the violence, yo. It ain't just about the violence.
Yeah.
How these niggas, they do it to their own people.
Yep.
That's why, matter of fact, real quick, Baba Gashah, if you get Matthew, with the 12th chapter, talk about saints house divided, I believe it's like 12 and like 20 something.
Matthew 12.
Yeah. I want to say around the 20-something verse, maybe like 24, roughly. Because you're right, bro. Like, if it was Matt Edomites protesting, that was this past Saturday. What could we tell of this Saturday? It ain't get better.
You talking about divided against itself, you said?
Yeah, it should be like, what, verse 20?
Oh, I got it. This is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Hey, every kingdom divided against itself is what? Desolation. Bound for desolation. What is desolation? Destruction. It can't. What did it say, a house divided?
Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
So you have these Edomites, my bad, bro. You have these Edomites against the higher up Edomites. You got these Edomites that trusted that voted for Trump, that was Trump supporters. Now, the tune is not so sweet right now.
Yeah.
Them niggas talk about like, yo, man, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, Esau be talking that nut shit. He be like, yo, hey, straight, he fucked us.
Yeah, the beer ain't cold no more.
Yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed. Yes, you are screwed. Oh, and just for you Edomites, you elites, you watch our video, whatever, yo, you're more screwed than you know. Because you still gotta deal with the what? You gotta deal with big brother Yahushua. This your own kingdom being divided, and look how, I'm pretty sure, you're gonna hear about some unalivings soon too, like self-unalivings.
Yeah, yep. A lot of them. Top floor.
Monday.
Pirouetting out the 13th floor. Because they lost it.
Shit, fuck the 13th floor, nigga. I'm talking about like, shit, nigga might be on the 60th floor.
65th.
That nigga could be on the 13th floor. He gonna go up a little higher.
Yeah, you're right.
Nigga gonna go like, yo, I gotta make sure 13th floor might survive.
Yeah.
Or not jump off a building, but Esau, he's one for like shooting himself.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever the brother ever told you about it. Brother told me, ways back. It was like, there was an Edomite, a billionaire. He was a billionaire, nigga. And he went to his office, blew his head off with a shotgun. In his office or in his crib, I think the brother said in his office. Raviolis.
Yeah, he saw no one to do that.
Known for doing that shit, bro. And it's like, why? And then here it is, you got our people, they're trying to be rich. But look at what's happening to rich people in this kingdom.
And look how they all fall.
Oh, speaking of which, what you read right now? You using a fighter, right?
Matthew 12 and I'm at 26.
Is there any more?
And if, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Hey, Satan's human counterpart, the Edomites. So now you got Satan against Satan, Esau against Esau, white man against white man, white on white crime. You got the fucking whole thing where these niggas be unaliving their families, or kids be unaliving their parents.
Yeah.
Disgruntled employees doing all types of debauchery. And it's their kingdom. This is their kingdom.
And mind you, it's about to if it ever decides to be spring, the weather be crazy. Once it warm up, even more shit kick off around that. What's that? May 1st, May Day.
Spring start. I think spring started already too. It's
spring started. But I'm saying, as far as the weather, it's been cold out this motherfucker.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was talking about that with somebody today. Like, yo, it's still fairly cold for this time of year.
Yeah.
I got my trench coat on.
Yeah, I see.
I had you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this morning it said it was like it'd be in the 30s still.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it goes later in April, and then May. Because if it's cold like this in June, it's over. It's over. But but if Satan cast out Satan, that's what's happening right now with all them protests. They coming against their own officials. You can't blame Jake on that. They can't blame Jake on that. But at the end of the day, when everybody's all integrated, you got Jake living amongst Esau, these Edomites, everybody's all on top of each other. I don't see they're not out right now like that, but I live around a bunch of Elamites. Literally, like looking at one right now. Bunch of Elamites. I mean, I know you probably around more so Jake, but
yeah,
when you go to certain scenes, you see a bunch of heathen. Because these heathens are living deliciously off of the daughter of Babylon still. But the Lord is taking that taste away more and more. The Lord is taking that, he's taking it away more and more, bro. So we're like, yo, man, it was a golden cup in the Lord's hand. But now it's not no more. I actually had something else I was actually gonna get using Matthew. What else? Shit. Damn. I forgot. Huh? I'm trying to think. Because you read Matthew, the Satan cast out Satan.
Yeah.
Damn. I had something right on the Rolodex, man. I fucking forgot, man. But hold on. Saints House divided, because what we talking about before that? Damn, bro, we getting old. Memory.
That memory, bro. Hell yeah.
I just think about because we talking. I was like, God, we was like, Saints House divided. And we thought, all right, that's Matt and Matthew.
Maybe if I read the book above it.
Nah, but matter of fact, though, if you may, what you would call it? That's another one. Oh, that's a good one too. Can you go to Psalms? I think the 8th chapter. It's not a long chapter, so like go to it should be like in the middle of the chapter, real quick. Cause we talk about these fucking rats. Oh, that's what we talk about. I think we talk about all this war shit. And we talk about how they part of our land.
Yeah, right.
You got Psalms?
Psalms 83.
Yeah. Go to the part where it talks about it says like Amalek, Esau, the Hagarenes.
Here we go. Let me just read.
Matter of fact, you might get start from the top.
Yeah, I just what I was just about to say.
Right.
Psalms 83 and 1. A song of Asaph. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. hold not thy peace, and be not still Yahweh.
He said, hold not thy peace.
Yep.
Talking to the Lord, right?
Yep.
What's the Lord doing right now? The Lord is getting busy. And remember, this is the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah.
It still ain't even get crazy yet. Like, we still able to like kind of live fairly still normal with all this wild shit happening.
Yeah.
But the Lord is like he's taking that away. He's like, yo, like now shit gonna start getting more expensive. That's gonna have more people staying home more. All this 15-minute cities, these smart cities.
They got little examples of them here.
You said what?
They got an example of that here, 15-minute community.
Oh, word?
Like urgent care, market, movie theater, food, and apartments all in one like little section.
The town I used to live in, there was a small town, but they was kind of in that mentality already because it was a small town. But I could tell like they're what's that word? Because you know like now I don't know how they're doing in Maryland, but they build like mad luxury apartments everywhere.
Yep, they doing it. Yeah, they doing it.
They do it. It feels like it's like just every time you turn around, it's like another apartment complex, right?
Yep.
Building all this shit, then building all these shopping malls, little complexes, all these restaurants, bars. But the Lord said, what? They shall build, but I shall tear down.
Right. Here's like two major hospitals, Johns Hopkins and University of Maryland. They bought up all neighborhoods. And they expanding the hospital so it's more employees. And they don't really want to commute from DC and Pennsylvania, so they moving Jake out the hood and building luxury apartments to house a lot of people that work for the hospitals.
Word. That's happened over here in Jersey. Robert Wood Johnson. And Robert Wood Johnson, that's the owner of the Jets.
Oh yeah.
He in a town I used to live right down the street from the hospital. That hospital right now is expanding crazy. Like them niggas got the fucking what's this shit called, the vestibule, where like it's like connected buildings. You can walk.
Yeah.
Vestibules.
Yeah. Connected buildings. They're doing a lot of expanding. You see it, you be like, God. But if you see it from where it started to where it's at now, yeah.
Like, oh, somebody's still making money, and that's big pharma right there.
Big pharma. Yeah.
Speaking of big pharma, you heard what Trump want to do with the tariff in the pharmaceuticals?
Yeah, I heard about that. Certain medications going to go up. Yeah.
So I don't know what that entails of like the shit he paused, but that was mentioned yesterday or the day. I think it was yesterday he mentioned it.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. So all this that's Revelation 12 and 12, the cruel wrath. But continuing that, Psalms.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And that's what that's what these devils and these heathens been doing. What they've been doing was how they've been moving is how to keep Jake at the bottom. Because you don't see these other nations talk about, the Negroes and the Latinos, the minorities, we should help them. The whole time we've been over here, Esau been kicking our ass. You ain't hear these others come here like, we should help them. They had the military, they had the means to do it, but it's prophecy. The Lord said, "No man shall buy you." And we go into that that word. I think in the NLT it says, "No one shall save you." We go into Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, where it talks about whom no man seeketh for. I believe it said, whom no man seeketh for. And we go into the NLT, that same verse, I believe is like in the teens, it says that whom no man care for. These heathens, they need us on the bottom for them to stay on top. And they get the little perks with Esau. But the Lord said what? They didn't consider their latter end. Y'all niggas still done. Y'all still done. You can't, and it's so beautiful, Sherman, like that, because they can't stop it. They want to go back to how it was.
Yep.
So these Edomites, like you said, the 80-year-old Edomite, he's 80, so that means he was born in like 1940 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had to be born in like 1940, like 1930 something. And he was born. No, it's 2025. He's 80, so he was born in like, what was that, 1945?
Yeah, he posted like
Yeah.
Posted 1950.
Yeah. So he saw America in a whole different way when he was our age.
Yeah.
Because he was 30-something in the 60s or the 70s.
Right.
So he was
young enough to see civil rights and all kinds of shit.
And he was still fairly young enough to see the tail end of all that, the Willie Lynch shit.
Jim Crow.
Yeah, Jim Crow. That's what I meant to say. Jim Crow. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And now the nigga probably sad as hell these days. First off, you old.
Yeah.
You old already. Your body.
Then you're an Edomite. Then you're an Edomite.
And you an Edomite. We right now are seeing this how you know how the Lord hates Esau. Because it is, he gave you a chance to rule, but he didn't give you immortality. You still got them same decrepit fucking skin.
Other nations got power during your rule. There will be no nation.
Yeah. Oh, word. Then it said he made them the small among the heathen.
Yeah.
That niggas is done. And like, yo, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "For lo, our enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken into crafty counsel against our people, and consulted against our everyone."
It said crafty counsel against thy people, right?
Yeah.
Who's the top of the totem pole as far as that crafty counsel? Esau. Them G Summit meetings, those what the fuck them shit's called? G20.
G20s, yeah, all that shit.
Yeah. UN shits and the fucking all that shit.
What's that shit when they go to Davos?
Oh yeah,
Can't think of it, but I know what
you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like the highest point, right?
Yeah.
Yo, isn't it the something Davos Summit or something? Some shit. I know what you're talking about.
The World
Economic Forum.
World Economic Forum.
Yeah. They meet and they have that. Yeah.
It says, oh my bad.
No, I'm saying so like that's that crafty counsel against our hidden ones. Because who are they always trying to target? Who are they targeting? Israelites. Jake. And the Lord, remember the Lord said he hears all their counsels. He in the room with them. Hell, he's putting in their minds. The Lord said, I work on the minds of the king.
Right.
Go ahead.
The king talking to the hand of the Lord.
Yeah. Exactly.
Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Oh, they said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Remember, these devils damn near trying to exterminate us for centuries. Them Hamites tried to exterminate us in the time of the Egyptians. The fucking what we talking about, the Arabs chopping off Jake Dick. Remember, that's all part of the population control.
Yeah.
Putting poison in our neighborhoods, making our people sterile. These
yeah,
GMO foods. That shit fucks with all people, but they target Jake. But it fucks with motherfuckers shit, man. The poison in the air, them chemtrails, poison in the water.
Right.
The poison of the minds, and the bullshit, and the music. Yo, that's all the shit that this devil gotta pay for. That's why, when Yahushua come back, he got all smoke for Esau and these nations, and 2/3 of our people that want to stay down with these niggas, man. Because you got idiots of our people that want to stay here, man. Well, ain't shit else to do.
Right.
Niggas dumb as hell. Go ahead, bro.
And let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance.
Hey, that didn't happen to them small hats.
Yeah.
What did it happen for you? Nobody tried to cut y'all off from being a nation. The same people that were trying to so-called the Nazis and all that, those are fucking Edomites too. Yep. When was these niggas scattered and then gathered up where they were scattered and then put back in the land? Right. You don't fit the prophecies, my guy.
No.
And you can't buy your way into a blessing. You got BB talking about yeah, they're gonna help us bring America's gonna help us bring the blessing of Abraham, or whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah.
Fucking foolish mortal. You big dummy.
Hell yeah.
But go ahead.
Says, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of EDOM and the Ishmaelites of
No, I'm saying I'm ad-libbing.
Okay. Oh, of Moab and the Hagarene, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines.
Oh, look who he mentioned. He said Amalek, he said Moab, he said Esau, and he said Ishmael. He said the Hagarenes would go to the Ishmaelites. Who's the main people in the fucking tangling right now? Ishmael, Esau, Amalek, Ammon, Japan, because Japan is beefing with China.
Right.
The Philippines.
Philistines.
That's more so Japheth, but like you got more Japan or Taiwan,
yeah. Right.
South Korea, North Korea. The Lord said, "Yo, nah, yo," and and that's why you don't have Israelites in those meetings. You don't have no Israelite. You don't have the president of fucking Jamaica up in there. You don't have the president of fucking Haiti in there. You don't have the president of DR up in there. All the Jakes that got their own, quote unquote own countries. You don't got the ones that do have some kind of shit that be in some shit. It be like Edomites. Edomites put them there. Yo. It be terror niggas or puppet leaders.
Right.
But ain't no Jake country out here that's just like going off of their own merit without Esau being in it a little bit. Because what? He got the fatness of the earth. Esau's paws are everywhere, man.
Yep.
But you see, it said, yeah, they have taken crafty counsel against the hidden ones to cut them off from being a nation, and then it mentioned names. It said Esau. It said Moab. It said Hagarenes. It said Amalek. Amalek. Who's at the top? Amalek. And you got the other Edomite dukes, like Trump, like these Americans, like the EU, like NATO. And that's why the Lord is putting a monkey wrench in their plan as we speak every day. That's why the Lord got them at odds with each other. That's why he got their kingdom divided. The beast shall hate the whore. It's so much gold, man. These niggas, man, motherfucking shit is lit, y'all. Shit is lit, B-more.
And they can't do
They can't, they don't know. Remember, the Lord said, you don't know which way these places is coming. He got them coming from all cylinders. Oh, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Oh, the terrorists. Oh, the war. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, the storm.
Hey.
What's fucking up America? What'd you say, bro?
I said eggs going up.
Eggs going up. I don't know what's going to come up with gas, but eventually something might come up with that shit.
Gas start to go up down here.
It start going down?
Start going up. It's like 340, 350.
Yeah. So, like, it's just so much, man. It's like, remember, as this shit progresses, as time goes on, it's like, well, we're like in a movie right now. We don't know what the next day brings. But we do know one thing, it's just going to get worse from here on out. So call law, Yahweh by Shemiah for bringing this place down, bring these devils down, man. This is what we've been waiting for, man. This is what we was, and Lord willing, you, me, though when we be part of the elect brothers that we labor with, brothers, men of valor, the GMS, brother, everybody that's true and sincere and pushing the word of Yahweh by Shemiah, Lord, when we about to get delivered up out this bitch, man. Because what the fuck else is here? Sports is whack, music is whack, these movies is whack, everything is just whack now. But yeah, man. But I don't really have nothing else right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Closing out. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying us. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh.
John.
Honors to the elders. Hearts of the great millstone, and it says Shalom on the Akim name of the truth. Sound doctrine.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom. You went back to work, guys?